another weekly vlog. I don't have a lot to update on yet. Just kind of wanted to say hello, introduce the video. I think I mentioned this in the last video, I started Snake Eater by Kingfisher. I am 40% of the way through. I got through 40% of it last night. It goes down like water. I love Kingfisher. She is incredible. This is a very good book so far. Looking forward to reading more of this tonight. And as soon as I finish it, I am starting on Oathbringer. I'm solemnly vowing that right now. I have put it off for too long. So that's the plan for the reads. I'm gonna take a little post-work lay, and read my book, see how much farther we get in it tonight. I have a feeling I'm gonna finish it tonight, but we'll see what happens. So that's all I got for now. I will catch y'all later. Dear friends, happy Tuesday. Let's talk books a little bit. I just finished Snake Eater last night and it was so good. I devoured it. Like, Kingfisher can do like no wrong in my eyes. Everything I've read by her has been so incredible. Like, the way that she writes her characters is just insane. Impeccable. They're amazing. I love the way she writes her characters. They're always so relatable and so friendly and so kind and just so lovely. Like, I want to live in those worlds and be friends with those people, and it sucks that I can't. So I don't know, maybe I have to carry that into my real life, be the change I want to see in the world or whatever. So it was a very good read. Basically, it's about this woman, Selena, who is kind of escaping. He's not like outright abusive. He's not beating her. He's not like berating her and saying she's stupid and idiotic. It's like just a nagging kind of abuse. And he's like, you're being weird. You can't trust yourself. Like, I really want you to be better, and you're being really weird in these social situations. Like, you could try a little harder, you could be a little better. I'm just looking out for you. I just want you to be better. Which is very like understated. I don't know, I like totally get where she's coming from, being like, maybe I am weird, like maybe I do need to be better, and maybe I do need to like script out my interactions with people because I don't know that I'm being weird and someone else is looking out for me, and I'm really appreciative of that. But he like doesn't have her best interests at heart. I think he's just nagging her. And she just gets so fed up with it one day that she leaves him and goes to, I think it's Arizona, to live in her aunt's house, to go visit her aunt. She does not know that her aunt died, and it's this very tiny little town, and the post office woman is basically like, you can live in the house, no one else is there, like no one's gonna take it, you can stay as long as you need to. And she's like, yeah, I'll just be here like a day or two. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll get my affairs in order and then go back home, because she has like no money. She left her man with $27 to her name. So the whole story is her like living in this house and getting to know the people in this town, and just like being surrounded by like an abundance of love. I don't know. And she just like comes into her own. And I feel like that's the big theme of the story. And then also like she's getting to know like these gods that live in this town and these little spirits, and one of them is kind of haunting her and he really wants her, and she's like, I don't know about all this. And I rated it 5 stars. It was everything I needed. So that one is done and was so wonderful. So now it is time. I made a promise yesterday that I would start Oathbringer. So we're getting back into it. When I was having my little power save moment a bit ago, I did finish the chapter I was on. I read like the last 2 chapters that I sort of forgot about. And I'm on chapter 13 now. So, ready to tackle this bad boy. That's the plan for the rest of the evening, is to read more of this. I will catch y'all later.
Don't worry.
I'm absolutely mentally demolished from work. So, I'm looking forward to lizard time and my book. That's all. Okay, I'm going to attempt something very strange. My toothbrush has been shaking, which is very loud. I'm gonna try to fix it. I've never seen the inside of my toothbrush before. Oh, it feels so weird to see its guts. Okay, this is the piece that's causing all my issues. It's like touching a spaceship. I don't know if I like it. But would you take a look at that? No more wibble wobble. No more wibble wobble. Call me. I don't even know who. Because I just saved $200 on a toothbrush. Wow. Yes, the bottom is kind of up. We don't have to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. Smush that back in. A lot better than it was before. Yay! And it still charges. We love to see it. Hello, dear friends. Happy Friday. Once again, we have made it to the weekend. Today, we are chilling. I have to do my nails. I picked them all off during the workday, so we've got to do these. And I think I have another magnet polish that I want to try with my fat magnet. So we'll do that. An update on my reading. I know I said that I was going to read Oathbringer. I did get one more chapter in. That's all. It's just, I want to read it. I want to read it so bad. It's just big and heavy. And I want to like lay down and get comfortable with it. And I can't because it's so chunky. And also, I think I mentioned this in the last vlog, my shoulder is busted. Something went wrong when I decided to start lifting weights again. And it hurts really bad. So, we've been doing lots of Tylenol, lots of Epsom salt baths, lots of my little heating pad. And I also started pressure point therapy 2 nights ago. So I just get a tennis ball and lay on it, and it hurts so bad I want to cry. But maybe that will help it. It feels like it's moving, so maybe it's moving away. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point is I can't get comfortable when I'm reading that big freaking book. So, I did find a dark romance that is tickling my fancy. Can't Hide Forever by Lauren Marcy. I think I was just scouring Kindle Unlimited for something that sounded good, and this one did. It is about a detective named Ava. She has a bit of like a little mental break on one of her cases, and she does something that's not allowed. She basically does something unsafe, and her director is like, okay, now you have to go to therapy because you did something wrong and you need to just get checked out, and then we'll okay you to start working again. And she's like, fine, whatever, I'll do it. Her therapist is really hot and she has this like magnetic attraction to him, and then there's a murder and she has to investigate it, and she's like so entranced by this murder and thinks it's so beautiful in a very tragic way. And then it's basically like a Jekyll and Hyde retelling. So the therapist is one side and the murderer is the other side. It's good. It's good. I'm liking it so far. So I think I'm going to read this a little more tonight. I'm 42. Don't read that. It's bad. I'm 42% of the way through. So I could finish it tonight. So that's the plan. Do my nails, make them look nice, and then read my little book, and that'll be it for the evening. So that's all. This one? No. To you? Nope. Nope. Which one is it? My God. You. Yes. Actually, I've changed my mind. We're watching the Stray Kids movie. I'm not reading, I'm watching the movie. Saturday. We just got back from our train trip, which was very fun. I think it's my third favorite mode of public transport. Plane is obviously number one. Ferry is number two because you get to drive the car on it. And I think train is three. Still very fun though. And I have a little teeny tiny book haul In the little downtown area that the train stopped off in, there was a little bookstore called Title Euphoria. So I got a couple, only a couple. I wanted so many more, but I really had to restrain myself because I can't be responsible for that many books on board a train. So I just got two. One is Gravity by Tess Gerritsen. They had a little used book section, so I got this one from there. It's actually an old library book. And this one has kind of a fun story behind it. When I was maybe 11 or 12, I saw this in the public library and I was like, I want to try to read that. So I checked it out and sat down with this and a dictionary and tried to read it. And did not get very far, admittedly. I think I got maybe 13 pages in and then I was like, I can't. So I got it to redeem myself. Maybe I will like it more now, we'll see. But the premise sounds really interesting. It kind of reminds me of like Atmosphere, Project Hail Mary, sci-fi space vibes. So I'm excited to get into this one and, like I said, redeem myself, redeem my 11-year-old self. And the next one I got is a new one by Abby Jimenez. I didn't even know she had a new book out. And I saw this and I was like, wait, this is new. And I am so excited to get into this. And it's so pretty too. Look at the little fireworks sprayed edges. Very nice. I'm very excited about this one. So that is the little mini book haul. That's all I've got. And shout out to my sister-in-law for giving us the train tickets. I really enjoyed it. It was a wonderful day. And now I'm ready to chill. So I think I'm going to read. I want to get into one of these, but I should probably finish what I've started. So I might read more of my Kindle book, my freaky little Kindle book. And like I said, just rest for the rest of the day. So that's all I got for now. I'll catch y'all later.